With Girl Number 9 and The Bill, you've recently taken on roles that are very different from Yanto. I was wondering if you took on these roles because you were kind of like scared of being typecast or something?
No, not really. Yanto, when I took Yanto on, was a very different role from anything that I'd done before. I'm a fan of diversity, in the sense that I like turning myself into a character. I'll start again. In my mind, a character actor and they call them leading actors, but I think they are leading actors. I think there are character actors who turn themselves into the characters, and then there are actors who turn the characters into themselves. So they keep as much as themselves as possible and change little bits here and there until eventually they've got a believable character. And then there's a character actor who will change themselves completely until they're almost unrecognisable. And Jude Law's a very character actor, a very good character actor, which is why I don't think he's very good at leading men roles. But I've always been an actor who likes to change little bits of myself until I've got a believable character, because I think the more of yourself you keep, the more sort of honest you can be with a performance. So no, I don't. I look at a role and I think, can I turn myself into that character, and can I do it believably, and will I enjoy it? And that's how I choose a role. It's never usually about politics or stereotyping or typecasting or anything like that.
Okay.
Hello. Of course, it was very sad when I'm over here. Sorry. Of course, it was very sad when Yanto died in Torchwood, and unfortunately, Matheson became a cropper in Girl Number 9. We're very happy when you managed to make it through a whole episode of The Bill without dying. Which of these stories?
Oh no! He died after that. They filmed it. They didn't have time for the episode, but I hung myself in my cell. I only do roles that die.
One of these lines do you prefer playing? But
which one I prefer playing?
Do you prefer to die or not to die, basically?
To die or not to die? That is the question. Well, I don't know. Dying's fun. I mean, I can imagine not being fun if a pilot's just been commissioned for a 6-series run and you were the main character in it, and then you die in the first episode. But as an actor, acting's about playing, and playing dying is you see kids do it in the playground. It's like, oh, got me dead. For some reason, dying is fun, but it's not really the end of the character. I look at it is the now of the character, the journey, what happens to that character, how that character has changed, and how well that journey is written. I look at that more than whether the character dies or not. So that's once you're dead, it's over. That's it. Or once, even if you're alive at the end of an episode, the episode still ends. You still stop filming. But I'd like to play a baddie, I think. But then I wouldn't like to play a baddie forever. But I'd like to play a baddie again. I played a bit of a baddie in The Bill. Well, he's a proper psycho. I like to play a baddie that was a bit more in control, a bit more calculated, cold and calculating, and super villain. I think I'd like to play a super villain at some point. But I'd get bored with playing anything for too long. I mean, an actor's job is to change themselves. That's why most actors become actors, is because they're fundamentally unhappy with what they are. So changing themselves into other people convincingly gives them a rush. And turn yourself into a character that you play for years and years and years and years, it's just going to get boring. So variety and sincerity, and those are the things I look for.
Okay, well, sadly, I think that's all we've got time for. So,
is it still 3-3? To who?
So,
right, watch this. I'm gonna watch the screen now, and then the scores are just gonna lead the other way.
So a big round of applause, please, for Gareth.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna do the ruffle.